Leadership of Yaba College of Technology, read by Comrade Ogunkuade Tosin Jasper, Vice President External Affairs, on 23rd July 2015, 10 a.m. at Delegiwa or Student Union Building, Yaba College of Technology, Yaba, Lagos. Gentlemen of the press, and with due respect to Almighty God, I recognize the presence of the National Delegator Executive of National Association of Nigerian Students, the zonal heads of National Association of Nigerian Students Southwest Zone, the Joint Campus Committee of National Association of Nigerian Students Lagos State ASIS, the Student Union Government Executive, the Student Union Government members and students of Yaba College of Technology, Yaba, Lagos, and our co-audience that are present here this morning. Every bad governance is rooted in a bad citizen, because it is only a responsible citizen that can produce a responsible leadership. Let me welcome you to this historical and monumental press briefing in the honor of campus evaluation of National Association of Nigerian Students, aimed at juxtaposing on the performance appraisal of our institution and appreciation of Yaba College of Technology leadership as they top the 2015 Polytechnic ranking of Nigerian institutions. State of our campuses. On our mission towards the total overhauling of Nigerian educational sector, National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS) has necessitated the need for performance appraisal of our institutions across the country to ascertain the phase and challenges of development and academic excellence on our campuses, and to set a pace for our social interaction and collaboration with the agenda of President Muhammad Buhari-led administration in prioritizing education. Nigeria has about 255 higher institutions, including universities, polytechnics, college of education and technologies. Having journeyed through some of these institutions, our methodological research revealed that federal and state government continuously allocate funds to the educational sector every year without those funds having physical impact on the sector, especially in terms of structure and facilities on the campuses. The feasibility study has made us to observe that in some of our institutions, the students fight to secure venue during lecture and examination because of acute shortage of classrooms. Lecturers struggle to get office spaces. Most structures are archaic and dilapidated, and new ones are counterfeit. Yet, much leadership of these institutions are acting under the pretense of prudency and psychopathy to siphon the fund allocated to educational growth. The circumnavigation of National Association of Nigerian Students into Yaba College of Technology raised our hope and confidence that Nigeria still lives with leaders of integrity and aspiration that are ready to transform the educational sector from mutiny to destiny. Our diligent attention was drawn to the rate of infrastructural and academic growth and development of Yaba College of Technology under the leadership of Dr. Mrs. Margaret Kudirat Ladipo, which would serve as school of thought for other institutions. All of the greatest Nigerian students. Right. Now spark votes of confidence in the leadership of Yaba College of Technology. On our way to redemption camp, there are many who fall by the roadside. But if your mind is pure and your mission is bright, nothing will come your way to overcome you. To be informed is to be transformed. If you are not informed, you will be deformed. It is of necessity for Nigerian students to appreciate the leadership of Yaba College of Technology, as they were ranked the first and leading polytechnic in Nigeria as at present. Also, a secondary point of contact to other institutions, we are made both to review some of the facets of development under the leadership of Dr. Mrs. Margaret Ladipo, Kudirat Ladipo, the second female rector of the institution. Among the 7-story multipurpose building, 3-story science building, central laboratory, 1,500 capacity auditorium, and upgrading of 500-seater auditorium to 3-story building. technological building, polymer workshop, biological science, water laboratory, funding, security and entrepreneurship building, effective and proper utilization of TENT fund interventions, equipped laboratory, library, ICT development, sport and hostel facilities. All of the greatest Nigerian students. Students confirmed to not have had a rector, but a mother popularly called Auntie Kudi, and above all, discipline has been the fundamental key to achieve all this in the institution. He who knows the value of life will appreciate and recognize good deeds. With the idea of malice to none and concentrated passion to all, he built with high level of academic dexterity. The National Association of Nigerian Students NANS has capitalized on the outstanding achievement which has stepped up the academic stability in Yaba College of Technology as best among equal. We hereby pass a vote of confidence in the leadership of Dr. Mrs. Margaret Kudirat Ladipo, the Rector of Yaba College of Technology, as an outstanding rector in Nigerian institution. Our quest is to see the leadership of our higher institutions performing and upgrading their institutional development. Therefore, we must appreciate all the management team, staff and students of the institution for their peaceful coexistence to liberate the face of development in Yaba College of Technology. And as we urge our co-students in Yaba Tech to embrace peace and scientific alluta with diplomacy, while we tell the management of the institution to fast-track the resuscitation of the uncompleted student union government elections. As an apostle of justice in the temple of peace and orderliness, Nigerian students hereby signed a note of warning to some bogus and charlatans in the institution and beyond who have chosen to intimidate the progress of Yaba College of Technology by conspiracy and petition blackmailing against the rector of the institution, which has reflected on the image of the institution known for our international standard. The National Association of Nigerian Students is ready to rally round Dr. Mrs. Margaret Kudirat Ladipo to make her concentrate without losing focus on our mission towards making Yaba College of Technology the best in the world. Conclusion. The constituency of National Association of Nigerian Students seems not getting attention from the youth angle of the new face of government in the country. As we continue to reiterate on student inclusion in governance, and we will demand for student interactive session with President Muhammad Buhari to make our input in the process of improving Nigerian standard of education. Also, we demand that our leadership of higher institutions across the country complete our outstanding project as a matter of systematic urgency. The National Association of Nigerian Students is interested in the rate and manners of which state funds and other intervention support funds have been utilized in all our institutions. We wish success and accidental-free sport activities to all our polytechnic students who are presently in Ghana for West African Polytechnic Games, WAPOGA. Aluta continua. We are interested in the way and manner in which state funds and other intervention funds are being utilized in their institution. That is another means of consulting them. So in view of this, we are not ready to watch our dirty linings in the public. That is why we are consulting them and sending a note of warning to them ahead. So when they now refuse to dance to the tone of Nigerian students, we will now come out boldly and tell the entire populace that this is what is going on in some of these our institutions, because we are planning a student youth interactive session with President Muhammad Buhari on our will towards the total overhauling of Nigerian educational sector, and this is the basis of why we are going from schools to schools. Now, coming to Yaba College of Technology, when we got to Yaba College of Technology, what has prompted our basis for this conference at Yaba College of Technology is that we met a tremendous development that is even beyond seeing a woman being the head of this institution, and the development in which we witness in this institution has gone beyond our imagination compared to what we see in other institutions. And presently, if we are familiar with media publications, the school has been having some kind of challenges in tackling the integrity of the institution, whereby some people in the institution have been going about petitioning the leadership of the institution on mismanagement of funds. But we, from our own feasibility study, we saw, take for instance, the 7-story building there. We went there, we took the photograph. The press people here, you are even entitled to move around the campus and see some of these projects that we have listed here. When you yourself see this, you will be convinced that this institution demands commendation. And the institution has been ranked the first and #1 and the top polytechnic in Nigeria for year 2015. And they have been doing very well in terms of infrastructural and academic excellence. Still, therefore, what we fail to appreciate, we surely depreciate. That is why we are using them as a basis, as a point of contact to other institutions, so that they can learn from them.
Sorry, but yes, thank you very much. I just want to, I'm not satisfied with the answer you gave to the first question. Why Yaba Tech became your case of study, your point of view? How many institutions do you have Nigeria visited? What special thing or what unique thing is present here in Yaba Tech that are not in other institutions? Is it the construction that is funded? Have you gone around the campus? Apart from the debt fund structure that you are talking about, for example, have you seen the toilets? Are you aware that students go outside of the campus to banks, to restaurants, outside the campus just to pee and to defecate? Are you aware that currently Yaba Tech post-jam screening is supposed to be out, but the website is down, the internet infrastructure is down? What exactly are you present apart from debt fund, which is also present in other?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
As a follow-up to what you said.
Yes.
As a follow-up, I have on a very good authority. I even have it on tape.
Thank you very much. You see, greatest Nigerian student, I'm going to start answering the question from the letter. Are you getting it, sir? Which is speaking about the issue of the bursa and the mismanagement and some other things in the institution. I want to tell you categorically that we are National Association of Nigerian Students, and we are not infringing into how the managerial leadership of Yaba College of Technology is being run. Are you getting it, sir? We are not infringing into that. If the school and the bursa are having any battle, any legal battle within them, that is for them. We are concerned about the welfareism and development and academic excellence of our students on these campuses, and we are speaking based on our own findings. I want to tell you categorically, sir, we have been in this institution before we came up that we want to come and hold a press conference of this institution, because people of integrity, they surpass people of activities. When activity is lost, integrity remains for generation, and there's nothing great happens on its own. Without action, there can never be reaction or change of position. We cannot be here today if we have not done something ahead. We have been in this institution on a performance appraisal tour, and I want to tell you that we have the video recordings of all the developmental projects in this institution under the leadership of Dr. Mrs. Margaret Kudirat Ladipo, the rector of the institution. We have been to other institutions. I've been to Yaba, I've been to Federal Polytechnic Ede. We have been to Kwara State University. We have been to a lot of institutions in this country. But coming to this institution, seeing a woman heading an institution, and the institution is witnessing a tremendous development, I think it demands commendation. And I want to tell you that there is no island of knowledge. Every institution has challenges, and you cannot meet up with the challenges of an institution at a glance. But whatever you see that is done, you must appreciate it. She has done much, and if you yourself try to do your own personal research as a media personnel across some of our polytechnics in the country, you will know what we are saying. And for an institution to be ranked the top polytechnic in 2015, you should know that they have gone through a lot of scrutiny from every angle. Thank you very much. I'm the president of the immediate past student union president of Yaba College of Technology also is here. If you need any inquiry from him, he can shed more light on that.
The last question, please. Mr. Vice President, sir. Please, let's have a silence. Mr. Vice President, sir.
Soli,